Hello, Stephen White from Steve Arts 89. Madonna News Roundup. Basically, the first thing, the remixes of Crave from Tracy Young are going to go into the dance chart. 37 is what it's projected at, and there is rumour that the remixes that are already sent out to the DJs are going to be getting a proper digital release soon, but there's no dates. Offanism has done a remix of God Control, at least one, so he's played it at a DJ event, and we're probably going to get some remixes from him, so that's pretty good. But I already covered those in another video, which is all about remixes. Now, the most exciting news for me that I'm finding is that Dark Ballet was nominated for an award for Best Music Video at the UKVMAs 2019. And the director has been nominated, Emmanuel Adjai. I don't know how to say his name, Adjei. He also did Batuka. So I liked both videos. I found Dark Ballet a bit grim, but I mean, obviously that's what they were going for. But yeah, so commercially I wasn't sure what she was thinking, but creatively, artistically, it's brilliant. And the song grew on me a lot after seeing the video, because it kind of felt like a soundtrack to the videos, and a lot of the videos sort of just feel like soundtracks. So the songs just feel like soundtracks to the videos, which some other people said that as well, so it's not just me. Now, the great thing about that is that the UK VMAs is actually a talent-based thing. It's not just a popularity contest. It's actually based on creative things, like, and that's why they focus on production, the production side of things, cinematography, direction, sound design, special effects, all that sort of stuff. So it actually means something if you win one of these awards, because it's actually based on artistry, not just popularity and whoever paid the most payola to get whatever biggest pop tart is like the latest thing. So I'm actually really happy about this, and I'm like hoping it wins. Although I do like Batuka better, but production value this had a lot more, and is a lot more thematic, cinematic, blah blah blah. Now, another thing had happened last week. Live Nation has been sued by Eurovision, by the Israeli public broadcaster KN, which is they did it in a Tel Aviv court, September 12. Apparently, Madonna got a lot of extra assistance from them with her production assistants and head gear and mics, and just stuff that they needed to do the production, people's time and money and equipment, and they were supposed to be paid for it. That Madonna basically didn't cover everything, I guess, and they needed extra things, and they got them off the production company, and Madonna's company was supposed to pay them back, and they didn't. So they've sued them for that, and I guess that's fair. I mean, if they agree to, if their production doesn't come under the budget, and they say they're going to pay the difference, they should be paying the difference. So I'm not sure what happened there, but that's a little bit embarrassing. I don't know if it's just mismanagement or cheap, or they were just trying to get out of paying it, or if it's something Madonna did to spite them because of all the political stuff. She seemed to go there in spite of the country and its politics to perform a subversive song about Joan of Arc, and maybe this is her way of giving them the middle finger and just making them pay for some of the production. I don't know. Maybe it was just someone didn't tick the right box, or send the right letter, or send the right email or something. Who knows? Now, the Billboard has published an ad of a For Your Consideration ad for Madam X for the Grammys. So even though she got totally screwed at the VMAs, as if you've seen my video for that, it shows her performance. I don't know. Artistically, I think it does deserve some credit. But it's not a really good commercial album, so I don't know if they're like the big commercial like awards show. Does she deserve it? I'm really not sure. But it'd be nice for her to get a nomination at least. So we'll see how that goes. The ad was nice. And also Madam X, and this is from last week, Madame X on Spotify is doing quite well. It's gone over 100 million streams, about 348,000 a day, or at least the day that they did the article. Most of my news is coming from Drown Madonna and God, what's the other one? Ooh, I've got the name. I'm always reading their stuff. Madonna Tribe, yeah. And Medellin also got 36 million streams. And the single with Anita, I'm not going to try and pronounce it because I always say it wrong. It's 18.65 million that was at. And there are 4 other videos that had been over 3 million, which was Bitch I'm Loca, God Control, Dark Ballet, and I think it's Crazy. Or was it Crave? God. I've written my own notes and I can't read my own writing. They got over 3 million. It must have been Crave. Extreme Occident got 1.75 million. So they are getting, the album is getting some attention. People are listening to it. It hasn't been the commercial success they were hoping for, and it hasn't been the sales success that they were hoping for, but Madonna hasn't sold as much in the last few years as she did in the past, and no one is selling much anymore anyway, so there's really no coming back. It's not like she's going to have another 9 million record selling sort of hit anytime soon, because I don't think anyone is selling anything like she used to. But it's good to see on Spotify, at least with the streaming, that she is actually doing well. I think that's it for the news. I can't think of anything else that isn't about the Madame X performance, and I'm actually going to do a video on that later. Because, you know, I haven't seen it myself, but there's stuff that's sort of seeping out, and I just sort of wanted to do a bit of review of that. But I guess the only other thing to mention with the remixes is I've found it really difficult to get access to them. A lot of them I got from YouTube, and it's only recently I've found some on iTunes. I don't know if other people had the same problem, and I feel like the rollout of the remixes has been a bit of a mess, and I really think it should have been better coordinated, because like Crave, it's just coming out in September, October. The first release of the single was like in July or something. It's like months ago. And really it should be the single comes out with remixes, or a remix compilation, what do they call it? I've lost the word. They should just release that. It should be pretty much within a month. They should be together. They need to get the momentum. They need to keep it flowing, and not be waiting months and have the remixes for one single be released after another single's been released, or 2 or 3 singles have been released, and then the remixes come out. And one thing's charting while another thing's already been released, and the song that was released 3 months ago is now charting. Not the current release. It's a bit of a mess, but I'm not going to go into all that because I don't know anything about the actual planning of it, how they actually got in that situation. But yeah, feel free to let me know what you thought of the remixes or the news, and feel free to comment, and I hope you got something out of that, and enjoy your week with Madonna.